Hello. Hello. How's it going, peeps? So, we got csound running on this computer. And we're going to build an FM synth today in csound. So, basically, this is going to be kind of a headache, but not, because we're going to make it for operators. But each operator is going to have feedback. They're going to put feedback in each operator. Then I have this code here. Basically, this is what it does. Whoops. So, basically you have feedback here at this point here. But, let's use a slider for this, so we don't have to keep on editing the numbers. Now in Cabbage, which is the VST thing I'm using, it made this VST. It's an environment for csound where you can make plugins, or you make csound plugins, VST plugins. But I've set it up for a live coding environment. So basically I just have 64 sliders. That's got 16 buses, so 16 stereo channels. And so it's basically, I mean, it's kind of like a poor man's reactor in a way. You want to think about it that way. But it's far more complicated, and you can do a lot more stuff with it. You do a lot more stuff with csound than you can reactor. And let's look at that for a second. So in the manual, you have all these different things that I'm throwing through. Those are called opcodes. And you're just string opcodes together to create sound. So you got spectral processing. You got the PVS opcodes. You can even, let's see, where is it at? PVS morph. You can actually morph the harmonic content of one table to another. That's pretty cool. So that's one thing that csound can do that I don't think Reactor can. Let's see here. You got all the different mathematical operations. You have arrays if you want to create an array, and traditional programming with arrays and stuff like that. You can do that. I use arrays sometimes if I'm doing like live sequencing in a browser. I'll just stick like a big array, and that'll be my note data, and you can create like, you know, like little 64, 128, 256 step sequencers. And the browser doing live coding with the csound of JavaScript plugin, you can do that. It's pretty cool, all the different things you can do. You got wave shapers. So, you know, let's do this. So, this is a frequency modulation oscillator. Well, not yet per se, because it's not frequency modulating anything yet. It's just got feedback on it. Actually, A phase does that's right. Phase. Okay, so that's right. Oh, okay, so yeah, is that adding these? So how would I do that? That's okay, so let's map this out a little. There's a phaser going into this, and this is phasing through the table, which is a bunch of sine waves up here, which we can change the harmonic content of. There's the fundamental and the harmonics there. So we can actually create two wave tables and get kind of crazy with it. But for this, we're just going to do this. I wonder what this would do, because I mean, I bet you it will just totally destroy what this sounds like. But then again, that's part of the interesting thing about this program, is you can do things within it that, I don't know, kind of break the rules, I guess. So we're going to take this, and then we're going to pipe an oscillator into it. 200 P4, which is the yeah, this is what I thought. That's UV. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna fuck around with this. I'm not gonna create the. Fuck that bullshit, man. I'm gonna just fuck around with this. I'm not gonna create the fur. Maybe I will. But I mean, there's. We'll do it this way, which is. And we'll do it in the traditional algorithm. I think it's algorithm 1 of the Yamaha synths, where it's just all straight through. Press later. Actually, let's go back through. No, I don't want Spotify. I want Renoise. Here we go. So we got, let's see. As I So we're going to use some of these controls that aren't being used for anything. So I'll go K vol 1 Pascal no K1 volume Chan get, which gets the, what is this, slider 5 or slider 4? I'll just copy this a bunch of times. Two, 3, and then 4 here. 5, 6. So there's the volume for all of my operators there. So all I have to do here, A mod 1, which is my first modulator, oscillator, let's see, K vol 1 times 20, let's see, times 10 actually, I'll do that. And then P4, A mod 2, oscillator 2 times 10, P4. And I'll just that's the cool thing about this, you just copy this. This is way easier than like Max or Reactor or something like that, where you know, sitting there have to just fuck with wires, you know what I mean? This is way faster. So there's my 4 oscillators for my modulation and my operators. So let's go like this. Plus A mod 1 plus A mod 2 plus A mod 3 plus A mod 4. That should. So so we can actually change the scale here. So yeah, that's basically what you can do with csound. Now to be able to do this, you want to search for the csound extension in the marketplace for your extensions, and then Control Enter, evaluate your code. And so yeah, this is like a live modular environment. It's pretty cool. I like mucking about with it. But technically, this isn't for operator synth. It's something else. I'm not really sure what to call it, because it's not. It's all of these things are actually. It's we might call it index modulation synthesis, because that's what it's doing. It's actually modulating the index, because these waveforms also playing. I wonder what would happen if I did this too. Maybe. That's cute. Minus 0.5.1. Nope. See? That's what's cool about this thing, is when it evaluates it, if you have the console open, I created this plugin in Cabbage with the console and sliders. You obviously can do that. I get it. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing that's cool in csound, if you want to make an envelope, you can go like this. And a DSR 0.01. Actually 1.5, 0.4, and then 2. And then what you do is you do this times the envelope by you times the carrier by the envelope, the oscillator, or this oscillator here by the envelope. And the cool thing about this is, I think this plays on, yeah, output 2 versus track 2. So we can, no, actually let's go into here. Let's cut the dry out of this. I think we're having some DC problems. That's obviously. Let's see. Auto DC. But yeah, that's basically what you can do. Maybe I might make more videos, I might not, I don't know. But I just wanted to show y'all what you can do with csound, and it's pretty cool. I'll have to remember that. This is a very intense form of phase modulation synthesis. It's pretty neat. Anyway, bye for now.